Hello, how's it going? What? Can you guys hear me? I reopened OBS and it crashed. So I did a quick OBS update. For anyone who didn't see it, hear it. Also, so at first the game crashed, which I was like, that's weird. But you know what was even weirder? This is very relevant. I blue screened. Blue screen of death. I shouldn't have to tell you guys, but I don't normally blue screen. In fact, I don't think I've ever blue screened before. To the best of my knowledge, I don't think I've ever blue screened. Did you see what the error was? No, I mean, it gave the normal Windows 11 blue screen. Hey, for the same problem I had. Don't say that. Don't say that. Genshin might have something weird this update? Maybe. I don't know. I have to fix a few things. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you guys. That's so weird. What are the side buttons on a master? Depends. I have mouse 4, mouse 5 on the side of my mouse. Genshin? Did Genshin crash? Oh my god. Mouse 4, mouse 5 on Windows and stuff. Can you kind of like go back a page, forward a page? Verify files? I don't want. I want to try this again. Some mice have like numpads on the side. Some have a button to change the DPI. Hi Turtles and Creators. I don't know if you guys were here before. On the right side, possibly 600 primo conversation. Okay, I'm not even like sharing on OBS till I'm in. -2 buttons. Yeah, it's probably mouse 4, mouse 5. If you're on Chrome and you hit one of them, it should take you back page, and the next one should take you forward page. Load. Loading. Very slowly. Okay. Okay, we're back. Oh my god, that was terrifying. Chat, I don't ever want a blue screen again.
Look, it's Lolly.
I'm hoping it just had to do with the fact that I had an update in my OBS.
To see you here.
I'm hoping that was just an OBS bug.
Dyer, I heard we're being...
So, that's...
But I updated my OBS.
She's saying your brother has poor taste.
Wait, what? Are you saying her brother is
We're
a
so
member
back
of the
for real
Abyss
this time?
Order?
Yeah.
I only said that.
Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've got some enemies incoming.
Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration. Not a moment too soon.
I'm still like, there's nothing scarier to me than a crash.
Say that last part out loud, Sweet Lolly. Anyway, let's get him!
Shall I predict on the blue screen decent time in the future? Is that a Darth Jar Jar? Oh my god. Fucking the YouTube. Oh my god. Okay, I think the worst thing is YouTube is way less friendly with restarting. So now the YouTube videos will messed up. Chat, can you guys go to the YouTube?
Ills be gone.
Go to the YouTube and like the video. Please, everything's messed up. None of the links are leading there anymore or anything. Actually, I can just pin it again. That's like the best we can do. The world does not want me to become a YouTuber.
Closing in.
Also, I still don't really understand Lanyan. She seems incredibly simple. She seems too simple. She's a weird character. But she combos pretty nicely with...
Much better. That's more like it. Oh, impressive.
I cannot be forgetting her name. Venice
You were on the
Versa.
case already. I might have
I
reconsidered
remember.
whether your tribe really needed reinforcements.
If anyone should be reconsidering,
time?
it's the Abyss Order.
No, Soren, you're my good luck charm. You can't leave. Oh, blue screen again.
Experience says that if we head in the direction
No.
they were attacking from, we should find their stronghold.
Oh, shit.
That
This
would
is
press
this
our
stream
advantage and
category is
destroy
wrong.
their base. They
Oh my
won't know
god.
what hit 'em.
Why did...
Hey, was there a battle here just now? Need any help?
Oh my god. Here we go.
From the Masters of the Night
It's in my stream category back.
The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds, so everyone's used to working together. Well, morale's
The only
high
way
and
to
everyone's here.
much to
Let's
they'll
go
help you
take down that
diagnose.
stronghold.
I mean, I know how long it took you to fix it. So,
Out of the frying pan.
maybe you should lower that rate, pal.
Let engraved names echo.
No one outlevels the bunnies and I come back.
Hero incoming.
Hi, welcome back.
Yeah.
It's justice o'clock.
Oh, wait.
Hey, yeah.
I have to make sure my stream is giving me
Crush them.
the primos watching. Darklight can also created by believe in the Abyss Chaos and Chaos. In the Abyss and Chaos. Also absorb no character elemental energy and convert to void wards. 3 wards soon possible. You can convert elemental energy.
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength life from my body. The Abyss Order's resistance is faltering. Now's our chance.
Weird. It automatically drops during stream. I am if I open it on another monitor and watch it. But like,
Hero incoming.
just streaming it does not give it to you.
Let the mountain's veins boil. Bring it.
Skull emoji, hi! Sorry, this had to create a new YouTube video. I don't know how I wouldn't do that.
Attack! After them.
Welcome back. I see you were here for the last stream, but I didn't see anything. So welcome, casual. Man, you know who'd be really good at these characters who have zero energy?
You what happens
Well, there's
when
a new
you
character like that.
Masters of the Night Wind.
Resist the abyss will pay the price.
Man, it's been so long since I've listened to Genshin music. I normally don't have the music on when I'm playing off stream. I know like YouTube it's open. But like the music is actually bopping.
Swift is the swallow.
It's supposed to be good.
You ought to stand down.
Hero incoming.
Headbutt.
Charge.
Oh my god. Dude is so tanky.
You two. Ah!
Crazy. It's not like they're trying to sell a new
Stronghold is
character.
neutralized. Good work, everyone.
Crazy.
The Abyss Order's all bark and no bite.
To be honest, this was
TBH?
anticlimactic. I was hoping for a personal apology at the very least. And ideally, a whole speech acknowledging the superior might of the Masters of the Night Wind. Well, whatever. I'll just have to make up for it
Whatever.
with some extra wine at the victory feast.
With the stronghold cleared, this area should be safe for the time being. But still, something tells me we can't afford to let our guard down yet. Maybe it's just me, but an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all costs. The fighting gets more and more intense right till the bitter end. But this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here gave up and fled the moment that... well, I don't know, but it seemed like they sensed something.
Me.
Huh?
They are
Not
terrified
sure I
of
follow.
Traveler.
They did a tactical retreat, that's all. It's just a different strategy.
I'm not convinced.
That's me, by the way.
Don't forget, they're radicals who chose
What?
to wage war on an entire nation.
Wait,
They
you're
don't do things
casual?
in half measures. It seems out of character
Try
to cut
hard.
their losses and
I
run like
don't
that.
know. I can
So
battle
you're
name.
saying there's more to this than
Chat,
meets
stop
the
having
eye?
different names on YouTube and
I'm saying we
Twitch.
don't know enough to
And
be
stop
sure
having
of
different names
anything
from
at this
both those
stage.
on
So
Discord.
let's stay alert and keep our defenses
And
at
stop
the
having
ready.
even more different names on Twitter. So we're no wiser as to the Abyss Order's objective. Back to square one. Hey, I'll let me mod you on YouTube then. If I could only get Aether to talk to me, I could get answers for all of us. There you go. I'm heading back to the Collective of Plenty. That Kier's our only lead so far.
Paimon had a hunch you might say that. But you're right.
Only I've never done
If
anything
we
on
can
YouTube, so just
somehow
saying.
use that
Same.
key to track down your sibling, maybe we can end this war before it
Is
gets
there bun
serious.
merch? No, there
And
isn't.
maybe you can finally get some answers.
I don't like
Wait, you're
merch
leaving?
because
But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first victory feast.
Go ahead, you two. See, Lolly and I will take care of
it's
things
so
here.
expensive. Like a t-shirt with like something printed on it. I have to first make something to get printed. Then it's just really expensive for you guys. And I don't even make any money out of it. It also just wouldn't sell much. So it's not worth my time. Basically, it's not worth my time to try to do art for a t-shirt. So that at most 5 people buy it
Where we started.
at an
That
overpriced
villager
amount.
probably found the key nearby, right? Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. Beyonce and St. Lolly are waiting for us.
Let's try, I guess, make to order. It is. That's why it's so
We
expensive.
scoured the entire area.
Like, if I did it through Stream Elements, it would be
How
like,
the heck did the key end up
in
that
USD,
villager's
probably like,
grounds?
I don't know, 30
Are we
bucks.
supposed to believe that it just fell
If you
out
design
of
a
your
banger?
brother's pocket as he passed by?
I do not do art. I could not design a banger. Maybe just a plush. Maybe. Bro. I'm. What do you mean just a plush? That is like the hardest thing you can possibly make. That you can't do that make to order. You can't even manually do the art for that. You need to hire an actual plushie designer and rent a factory to make custom plushies. Or you have to pay individual people to make them. Yes, I would buy a plushie of myself.
Seems kind of ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way.
I would not sell them.
Then again, who knows? Sometimes in life, things just go missing and that's that.
Oh, thank goodness. Someone's here. Please help me.
Who are you?
Huh, it's her from the trailer. Tries off for one. If you want it so bad, make it yourself. I'll buy a plushie if you make one. Oh, she has the flower.
Now isn't the time. Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
They're similar. They're not that similar to ours. You've come to the right person, but where are these monsters you speak of?
Yeah, where are they? Paimon doesn't see any monsters behind you.
Hi, Stella.
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking around.
We're not. We're completely serious. We don't see any monsters.
Huh?
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
But I really don't see anything. Where do you intend to run to?
What's wrong with that girl? She must be seeing things. Oh no! It looks like something really hit her. Maybe she was right. Quick, let's see if she's okay.
Huh?
What's wrong?
Also,
Are you
Aria,
hurt?
please try not to talk about stuff I haven't seen yet. Like her name.
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous.
Just, it's not too bad, but that's my rule. Let me help you up first. Huh? Suddenly, I can see them.
Huh? Oh, now you finally see them. Well, it's about time. I nearly kicked the bucket just now.
I'm sorry, I'll take care of them now.
Great! Thank you, Savior.
Savior?
Okay, I have some rules. I really dislike spoilers. So I do not risk anything that is even a spoiler. I've been hit too many times by people spoiling things that I don't think are spoilers, but I do think it's spoilers.
Headbutt! Charge!
Ow. Right? It's getting bad. That would be funny. That was a sick shot.
You done? Paimon still can't see anything, so she can't tell. It just looked like you were slicing at thin air. Kind of funny, actually.
I don't know what's going on either, but I could see them once I held her hand.
Oh, really?
Let's try it one more time. I want to check that I got all the monsters.
Sure.
What? What's wrong?
It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. No
She's
need for you to check.
blushing.
I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this,
Her
I'm just
outfit
a
is
little
so...
shy, that's all.
Oh, didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. And now Aria's been auto-modded for 6 base terms. Wow.
Have
Wow.
you never shaken hands
Some
with someone
people.
before? You sure get flustered easily.
I'll allow
Well,
that.
Anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Deirdith. Thanks for, saving me just now. I'm really grateful for your help.
No worries. Paimon's Paimon.
I've
and
definitely
this
never heard
is
the name
Traveler.
Deirdith before.
With her around, you'll be safe from any monsters.
But I'm
as
like
long as they're
insanely
visible.
skeptical.
So, what was the deal with those monsters just now, anyway?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of me.
Aw.
Whoa, that must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being
Isn't
hunted
that
down by
Verusa's, like...
monsters?
Those are her VFX. That would have made us more monstrous than the monsters. I'd never do something so horrendous.
Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we say we can't see something, it's because we really can't see it. But more importantly, did the
Am I
monsters
chat for
hurt you?
benevolent reassurance?
How bad is it?
It's nothing serious.
Doesn't she look kind of like
But I did sprain my
Wei
ankle
Zhang?
back there. I won't be doing any more running for a while.
to Google? No. no. They both wear blue and white, but the hair's different, the clothes are different. I don't know. No, I would say no. I would never mistake one for the other. Or anything. They don't even look like family, like, they're not that similar. There's a cave nearby. Why don't we rest there for now?
Good idea. We'll take you.
Che, how does it to hashtag design a plush? Just wondering. You mean like one that's mass produced?
Thank you so much. Despite getting injured, I still feel much safer with you around.
You need to make a
I'm gonna stay here
factory.
until I heal up.
We'll
Don't
use
wanna
a
risk running into
factory.
any more monsters.
Yeah.
If it's manually
You already took a
produced, then
big
you just
enough
have to be
risk
really
coming
good at
out here all on
sewing.
your own. So, where are you from, Deirdre?
To sell them,
A
you'd
small village,
need one or
far
two.
away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way, so... Yeah, I have no idea where I am anymore. Maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey. No one said finding the savior is gonna be
The
easy.
savior.
Huh. That's the second time you called the traveler a savior. What's all that about?
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. The resemblance is so uncanny. Anyway,
Oh,
let me start from
you
the
know
beginning.
my brother.
There was once a sage who passed through my village.
Posture check.
People got the sense that she was truly omniscient. The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, a savior would reveal themselves to us. The day of disaster is almost upon us, so my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior before it's too late.
Doomsday?
And a female
I've heard people
prophet.
talk about the savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really
Would
made
that
an
be
impression on
like
me.
one of the Hicks
The
and Circle?
description is practically etched into my mind. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all these years suddenly came to life. Everything matched.
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when you first saw her. Well, the Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior, and she's already got a ton of titles, so she won't mind one extra.
Now that you mentioned they might be
Actually,
important,
I don't think
I
it's
would be
her.
shocked if the Hicks and Circle don't play a bigger part in the
But
story
didn't you
coming
say
up.
that everything matched?
Everything except the gender. The savior was described as a young man.
Oh,
Dun,
for
dun,
goodness sake. There are
dun.
gender requirements to be a savior? Really?
I mean, fair point, Paimon. I think I know who it is. There's someone out there who matches all the requirements.
Oh, of course. If it's not you, then it's gotta be him.
Who? Who is it?
My brother.
You have a brother? Well, then that's it. Oh, it's him. It has to be. Oh, thank goodness. Please, can you take me to see him?
Ooh. Alice's voice sounds fun, especially in
Maybe,
multi-quest and
if
more
you're
competitive.
lucky. It just depends if we can find him.
True.
Huh? But isn't he your brother?
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two. It wasn't on purpose, but that's the reality, so it's hard to avoid.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for him anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together.
Have you always believed that Doomsday will come? Have you always believed the Savior will come?
Yes. Everyone says that the disaster is inevitable,
What is the disaster?
but the Savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the Savior.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing?
I mean,
Seems kind of far-fetched.
as far as I'm concerned, the Narcissan crews literally had a Doomsday clock. So, yeah. She spoke with conviction. I don't think she's lying. Maybe it's another lie spread by the Abyss Order.
See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty
Come on,
conscience.
she's blushing.
Time to press her for answers.
Oh my gosh.
What's wrong, Deirdre? Something's clearly bothering you. You want to tell us what's going through your mind?
Come on, read the room.
Oh, I just, how should I put it? The Traveler looks just like the savior of my dreams. And it's not every day that the savior of your dreams swoops in and saves the day in your moment of crisis. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of
Oh my
eye
gosh.
contact is the limit. I don't think my mind and body can handle any more than that.
What do you mean, limit? What happens after 3 seconds?
How am I supposed to respond to that?
I'm sorry. Please.
Chat, I'm getting like
second
secondhand embarrassment here.
Leave it there for now. Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to move again. If you manage to find the savior in the meantime, please come and let me know. Thank you.
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own? Do you have enough to eat?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry, I'm
I
sure I'll
don't
find something
trust
around here.
her.
Don't worry about that.
I'm so skeptical.
Alright then. Well, take care. Being on your own isn't easy.
Is she real?
Curious girl.
Did
We should definitely keep an eye on
the
her.
Abyss sibling create like a fake
At least she
person?
seems to like you. it
And that's why
sounds
when
like
we
she's gonna
touched her,
help
we were
with
brought
your
into
mother
this
when
fake
she's
dream
healed.
now.
Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now.
Are you real?
Let's head back to the
More
Masters
real
of the
than
Night
her.
Wind and see if they need our help.
The last Conrad boy we met, he ended up not existing. Like that was a very big part of the last time we did a Dainsleif quest. Kari Bear very much did not exist. He stopped existing.
Oh, you're back. How did it go? Find
So I'm worried
anything?
that she doesn't exist either.
Nothing substantial, unfortunately. But we had the weirdest experience.
So I take it that the war's still on?
Also, I've grown on this new Paimon voice already. That being said, she needs like a better mic. Yeah, the S's are really draining me. No progress yet, I'm afraid.
That's okay. I just wasn't sure, because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone. The Abyss Order hasn't attacked us, and since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made a
See,
move
I
either.
see, you're correct.
In a word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock, but for everyone else, you wouldn't even know we're at war.
Really makes you wonder what the Abyss Order's thinking.
I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards? They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go see them
Is that
myself,
supposed to be
but I'm sure they'd
Chilman?
appreciate a visit from the greatest hero of our time.
Oh, but you're a great hero too, Yan-san.
Well, since you asked.
Great. Thanks, you two.
Okay. G'day.
Wow, Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together
On
before.
Shape and all-nighter?
You probably
Yeah.
don't remember it though.
Of course I... Yeah, sorry, I don't remember.
That's to be expected.
Sorry.
You took point, and I was much further back in the ranks. I saw you though. You were a great inspiration to us all.
Thank you for standing guard this whole time.
It's all good. Honestly, it's not been that much work. Haven't heard a peep from the enemy.
Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
Nothing that would indicate an impending attack. I've spotted a bunch of Abyss
The
Order
craters were
operatives,
deemed
but
drinking
they weren't
water?
acting hostile, just hanging around. There were even moments when they seemed to be meditating. At least, that's what it looked like to me. Maybe it's part of their religion or something. Out of an abundance of caution, I asked some shamans from the tribe to take a look and see if there was anything nefarious at work. But they didn't sense anything untoward, so we just put it down to religious ceremony and left them to it.
Huh.
Interesting. Oh well, the more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
It seems suspicious though. Could this be related to your true objective?
Well, the shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, so long as they don't pose an active threat, they can do all the cult worship activities they want. Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out
Kinda
offensive,
weird.
there'll be no match for us.
What even is a cult
morale
in a
is
world
pretty
with
high.
gods?
Guess there's strength and confidence in numbers. Let's keep going, traveler.
You know? Like, it's either a real religion because it's a real person,
Is that Tumaini? What brings you
or
here? Is
it's
this
a fake
like,
religion because it's not to a
mean
real
group?
person.
I wasn't. I'm so nervous.
They're not really a god, but you don't need to be a god because people
You
worship
marched to war without so much as
Bob
blinking.
Weaker.
What's so scary about a chat with a traveler, huh?
It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war, but a one-on-one chat with our great
Oh my god,
hero,
here's love
that
hearts.
could be a
not about the same as a
once-in-a-lifetime
cult.
opportunity.
Yeah, but
Could I
like,
not be nervous.
they're not the
What if I
only
say
characters of
something wrong?
worship.
Or if my posture's bad, or if I accidentally make a weird expression with my face.
Like, didn't the people in Amir worship the snake
One
thing?
bad
Yeah.
impression can stick for life.
And the snake was a good guy.
Here to judge you on your posture
In
or your
Leeway,
facial
they
expressions.
worship the god of salt.
All right then. I'm sorry, great hero, but I have a small favor
Like,
to ask.
there's lots of things worth worshipping in this world.
An autograph, right? That's easy.
The Archons
May I challenge you to a fight?
are like the god people selected by Celestia, but they're not even necessarily gods.
Audacious and so sheepish at the same time. Huh. I'm starting to think your nervousness is
Lots of
all
just powerful
an
beings in
act.
this world.
No, of course not. I
Any-
just figured
anyone
that
with a
if I asked now,
worship is
I'll
basically
regret
God
it
in this
for the
world.
rest of my life.
That's basically how it works.
But I am still on patrol, so please.
So
Great
like
Paimon,
anyone that gets
if you wouldn't mind
worshipped,
taking
the
over
worshippers
for me
are
for just a
worshipping
few
a god.
minutes?
So it's religion.
Ugh. Again with the sheepish audacity.
So
Just pick
basically,
one or the other, will you?
I don't know if this is officially confirmed, but Traveler gets her power from people of worship. Like that's how Traveler's able to pull off amazing feats. Because like people believe in her. And she like channels her power to do miracles. I think it's a fair request. But like we're not a god. Debatably we're stronger because we're a descender. But the power of worship does kind of matter in this world. Say something about devotion being truthful to the figure object. Is that a cult?
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until now, I didn't appreciate just how great the gulf was between us. I'll be bragging about the day I got to spar with Tumaini for the rest of my life. Today's really my lucky day.
Oh, Paimon can't keep up with you. Your tone has changed all over again. Now you've had a spar with the traveler. What gives?
Well,
I'm on
some
talking about
people
people's
connect through conversation,
tones
but
changing.
we warriors bond by sparring.
Ironic.
And now that I've had a bout with the hero, we're no longer strangers. Nothing to be nervous about anymore.
Okay.
Ironic.
Well, to each their own. But Paimon's still gonna stick to conversation.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Not at all. We haven't spotted any new enemy
This new Paimon
movements.
video? Yeah.
As Paimon
She sounds
expected,
really
nothing
different.
here either. Let's do another lap and get back to Yan-san.
I don't hate it, but
You're back.
it feels
So,
wrong.
Did the guards find anything?
But I'm warming up to it.
Nothing much, no. Someone mentioned that the Abyss Order has been doing some kind of meditation or prayer, but apparently it seemed harmless. Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though. His name's Kentaro.
Alright, maybe I should give it my best attempt. Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though. His name's Kentaro. Paimon doesn't know if it's a very good impression or not, but it's kinda hard for Paimon to know without hearing it back. It sounds like another character I've heard before. Well, that's pretty normal. Weird here after 3 years, but I actually like it more than the others. Whoa! Hello there, Blaziken. Thank you so much for the raid. It's really appreciated. How are you doing? And you say been 3 years, but Genshin's actually been out for 5 years. Ripples, hi ASP. How's it going? Hi Paimon. Hi Ariel be like, huh? Hi Blazy took my money, so I'm here now. I'm so sorry they took your money. I hope you're able to get it back. You should just wait till he leaves the stream, and then you meet him out in the alleyway, and you beat him with a giant carrot. Good, we played DVD with Blaze. Hey, that's cool. Did you use the new Spring Trap? I know the new Five Nights at Freddy's character came out. Did they replace the VA early on? No. It's been one VA since the start of the game. Are you crying?
Hmm?
Ignore Paimon. He wasn't a problem.
Traveler?
That's-
You're back already?
A bit of misinformation never hurt
No one thought
anybody.
to wake me up, huh?
Springtrap kept telling me. Let's do the best. I could have sworn no, it's the same VA. She just was told to do it differently.
In fairness, you look pretty hungover.
This is the first time we have a new
anyone want to wake you up in that state.
actress.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay.
Don't listen to the
I'll
slander.
admit
He
that
stole
sounds
my
strange
money.
at face value, but regardless.
Okay, let's decide it
what
this
I
way.
meant to say is,
Odds he stole the
I
money,
heard something
evens he
about the
didn't.
Abyss Order engaging in meditation.
Evens he didn't. He didn't steal your money,
Leave it to
Oreo.
you, Sweet Lolly?
I'm sorry. Blame the D20.
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into
Hold
Natlan's
it.
ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still,
What?
it's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the
So,
sense that
people who
something
came with the
strange is
raid,
going on.
we rolled for the new character day. We got her. We rolled for her weapon. We
Someone that's
failed.
familiar with the ley lines
And now
and
we're
you
doing the
can't
brand
tell
new
what's
story
going on.
quest, which is to do with our siblings. So it's a really important
No
quest.
wonder the shamans that
It's
secure
our
top of the
year.
front
It
lines
is the
couldn't sense
yearly
anything.
important quest. The one important quest we're
Yasan,
getting this year.
I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take
So,
the initiative and drive the Abyss Order out of
I'm very
Natlan for
excited
good.
for whatever happens.
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some
Hi,
time
Ian.
to gather the required force.
I'm
In
doing
war,
well.
Adequate planning and preparation.
How you
is
doing?
the
Oh,
key
I
to
also blue
victory.
screened mid stream
Sure,
earlier.
but the finer details
So that's
aren't
pretty
my
bad.
concern.
I don't think I've
Anyway,
ever blue
I'll
screened
leave
on
you
this
to
computer
it.
before.
Just remember to come find me when you're ready to talk to the chiefs.
Actually, since you're here, Lolly, I might as well ask one more question.
Oh? Sure, what is it?
Have you ever heard of monsters that are only visible to certain people?
Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one.
I'm doing horrible,
I
actually.
guess they could be manifestations
sucks to
of
hear.
a disturbed psyche, or extreme negativity embodied in physical form. It could
That sounds
also
very
be a simple case
Inazuma.
of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple. Things quickly get confusing when you start looking into monster souls. For starters, trying to figure out which classification system to use is a real pain in the...
All right, we get it. Granny Eatsley's learning and wisdom knows no bounds. But could we just get the short answer?
Hey, I
Yeah,
was just
can we get
thinking
an
out loud.
AI summary
You
of
really think I was just trying
Solari?
to flaunt my knowledge? Anyway, the short answer is there are many potential explanations for the
Has
kind
Saint Niall
of
Sign, do you have
phenomenon
nightmares?
describe. That said,
I like Ichigon one
it's
too, I had no
not
idea.
something I've ever
Yeah.
encountered in all my years.
They also replaced Kenichi a while ago.
Wow. Okay.
We don't know who else was being
If
replaced
Granny
yet.
Eatsley's never seen it, it might as well not exist, right?
Hey, I'm not that old.
I agree. It's hard to say what it was for sure.
Care to elaborate on what happened? This all sounds rather mysterious.
We saw a ghost. Woo. It was a night just like tonight.
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? Sounds a little contrived.
He's jealous.
That's the part that bothers you?
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise. But that's neither here nor there.
She's
What bothers me is,
jealous.
it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior. That really makes me question whose side this girl is on, and whether what she told you about her background is actually the truth. Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're
Very
in the middle
good point.
of a war.
I'm also hella sauce.
Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
Do you think she's a spy?
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can, calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior. At the very least, we should remain vigilant.
I
Keep a
mean,
close
yeah,
watch
no,
on
she's
her.
right. That is kind of
Sounds
sus.
sensible. On that note, we probably shouldn't have left her by herself in that cave.
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
Might as well. She seems to trust me after all.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her.
Lord. Nutters. Ba 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 ba. So glad I can fast travel everywhere. Otherwise, this really sucks.
Hurry up, Brassa!
You. Good job! You've made it up the cliff. I'm so proud of you, Versa.
Here we are. Deirdre will still be here, right? Oh, it's so quiet though. Uh-oh. What if Yansan was right?
Wait, Elden Ring Night Rain
Maybe
Sprint?
she
What does
never
that
intended
mean?
to stay here at all.
I'm wall skating? Ages. Nellen. Since Nellen? Let's stay quiet and move in carefully. Nellene's characters are all about movement.
Traveler, watch out!
So they all have really unique ways of movement. Whoa! Shoot, maybe Meredith really is a...
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and I thought it was the monsters coming to get me. Did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
If I thought it would hurt, I would have tried to dodge. And somehow it still hurt less than I expected.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters.
I mean, this cave is
To be
tiny.
honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, the monsters are gonna come back and get me. And it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
Oh,
Huh.
that's weirdly precise. Though, it does explain why your attack on the Traveler was so weak. Wait, if you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be okay here on your own?
Very good point.
I just didn't want to lose face in front of my hero. She already saved my life once.
It's more than enough. I just don't want to come across as a constant burden.
Huh. For someone on the brink
Huh.
of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image. What's the real reason?
What? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing my soul here, you know?
Could she really just be an injured civilian? Look at her eyes! She's Korean!
Anyway,
That should be
so,
proof enough.
Could you make me some food now?
Sure, I know just the recipe. Only takes an hour and a half.
Oh, Paimon's getting hungry now too. Go on then. You can join us for dinner.
So anyway, let me tell you about all the romances that I've had. There was a lot. There was Jet,
Thanks for
Linny,
saving me again.
Aika.
Starvation feels like a distant memory now.
There's definitely more I'm not remembering. No trouble at all. That's 2 favors you owe me now. Hope you're keeping count.
Huh. You can really pack it away, Deirdith. Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this far.
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across like a total glutton.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is. Hey, the night sky here is really pretty.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and enjoy it. I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now, I'm finally out. The air seems fresher, and the stars more beautiful than ever before.
You weren't in there that long.
I still don't get how she's not a hilly chill. Like, maybe she's a pure... I'd say maybe she's pure-blooded, but she seems too young. But maybe... I don't know.
The moon haunts you.
Oh man, I've not played Marvel Rivals in forever. I should play it again. But she thought she was gonna starve to death. The time slowly passed unbearably slow.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars. And often, my mind would drift to this question. Is this starry sky actually real?
No, it is not. Wait, why would she think that? Does she know about the full sky?
But my grandma would tell me the answer to that question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little village is their whole world. And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives, then whatever may or may not lie beyond, this is our world. And that sky is real to us.
Paimon kinda gets you, but also not really.
Yeah, I'm conflicted on
Is
that.
it kind of like how journeying with the traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
That seems kind of right, but also not really.
I really treasured my world for a really long time. The village was my everything. The houses, the scenery,
I would love to know more about this village. I've been everywhere, but I have no clue who you are.
With Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
Yeah, go you!
So, I finally ventured out.
Little Bunny's lives. Lady of my lives. Give those back to me.
Make my world bigger.
No wonder I have no plans on the weekend.
And I'm not gonna stop until I've seen what's beyond the stars. Maybe then, I'll finally get an answer to the question I had as a child.
Beyond the stars.
Who knows? Maybe one day, I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with someone
Well,
from another
actually...
world.
Yeah, one day. Oh, if only we could tell her. But it's probably best not to open that can of worms right now.
I need to find the savior and protect my world. Then, I can make sure it continues to grow. That's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing, so I've been giving it everything I've got.
Okay, she's very cute.
Pretty cool. Paimon kind of wants to root for you now.
Oh, sorry. I got a little carried away.
But I don't
get
like
chatty
that.
after a
You're
hearty
making me
meal.
attached to a character
like
who
my
may
grandma.
not be around for long. The more we chat, the more convinced I am that she's not a bad person. And it doesn't sound like she's being brainwashed by the Abyss Order. Maybe we can afford to trust her.
Hold on. Shh. It's them. The monsters are back.
Where? Oh, still invisible, huh?
In that case, guess we gotta try that trick again. Stop!
Can you see them now?
What is happening? Yeah, stay back. I'll handle them. Also, my favorite term is love interest. Sorry, Jet. Damn.
Oh, Paimon still can't see anything. But please, be careful.
Wait, we kind of disillusioned holding our children's game. Genshin is not a children's game. I would not let a child probably play this game if they have the reading comprehension to understand the story. If they're young enough to not be able to read, then sure. But if they can understand the story, I would not let them play this game.
Nice and spicy. Ills be gone.
Genshin is a pretty messed up game. I still think about those poor smug druggling cats. Smug druggling? Drug smuggling cats. That was poor. That was quite a effed up situation.
Huh? Wow, that was fast. Did you get all of them? Oh, Paimon's slowly but surely getting used to the sight of you fighting thin air.
Smug druggling sure is something.
Doing all right?
What? Technically, it's rated E in file consumption as well.
Hey, it's okay. There's nothing to be scared of anymore.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
You spaced out? That's a pretty bold move under the circumstances.
I was just... the image of the traveler fighting to protect me. I was trying to commit it to
What
memory.
is up with you?
Seems like the least I can do.
All right. Whatever floats your boat.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's getting late.
Oh, it's quoted now.
Why don't you stay here tonight?
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think, traveler?
I'm personally satisfied that Meredith isn't a threat, but it can hurt to monitor her for another night.
All right. Meredith will be... Huh? Meredith? Why are you going in alone?
As you stare at the hibernation chamber key in your hands, you start to relax into deep sleep. Soon a vivid dream fills your mind. Spaceship time! Never mind. Oh, no, don't! You can see that I didn't finish all of them! Stop! This is a significant portion of the content I haven't done. Are explicitly these. Because I keep forgetting. Weird! Here, Aether has Lumine's flower. I wonder, because obviously, Aether is the canonical traveler. I guess in the original it's Lumine holding her own flower? Aether and the Lord of the Night. My head, it hurts. My headache, it's gone. I think I hear a voice in the darkness.
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed.
I don't recognize that voice. Is that the new girl we
A
meet?
blood-red sky. Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight.
So this was the Conran blood moon?
Endless pain. A terrible curse that cannot be reversed.
Yeah, and that's the Conran curse.
And the birth of a savior.
So then that's the Abyss twin. I feel like a toddler trying to understand the meaning. I hear something, I'm like, that's a house. That's a dog. The dream I just had.
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to,
Was she holding my hand?
You just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares. But it didn't seem to work on you. In fact, I think I made it even worse.
Yeah, you started putting
I'm
memories
so
in my
sorry.
head.
Oh, is that right? Huh. You better not be trying to pull a fast one on the Traveler.
Hey, chat. This is a sort of relevant question. How do you think Paimons reproduce? And if it's not sexually, does Paimon know how human babies are born?
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
Self-control? What does that have to do with it?
I still can't remember anything. What did I see in my dream just now? I think I saw Aether in the Night Kingdom at the start of the dream, but I can't remember what happened next. I think I remember Diamond Spiffy rating. I lost my 50... Diamond Spiffy is Revel. I won my skirk 50-50, but I lost my weapon 50-50. Never mind, the memory's gone. I can't force myself to remember it. I'm gonna go back to sleep. We can catch up in the morning tomorrow.
Ugh. No way is Paimon getting back to sleep after this.
Were you
go
also
ahead.
playing this
But for
Spiffy?
the rest of the night,
Diamond?
Paimon is staying up to keep an eye on this young lady.
Oh, do I really seem that shady to you?
Yes. Da da da
Well,
da.
Deirdre, there should be enough food for
Feels
3
like Zealous?
days.
Oh,
Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first, so nothing goes to waste.
should have been playing
You
this.
can't tell which stuff is perishable, right?
Yeah, I can tell from the ingredients. Thank you so much for making all this for me. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal. Then I'll continue.
We
on
not
my journey
like
to
take her
find
back
the
to the town
savior.
with us. I think they know how humans do it, and I think Paimon would probably just materialize from a major event of self-realization or trauma, an awakening of sort involving space somehow. Yeah. But I've been tempted to play Genshin with the new content, and the fact the VAs are back. And the fact that I'm doing the new Dainsleif quest. That's pretty big.
Alright, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See,
It's starting
wait.
very
But
slow.
if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling? How am I supposed to let you know?
Ah, that's a good point.
New Dane quest is
We
huge.
share the same goal.
Oh
but
no, we're not
constantly
finishing
on
it
the
tonight,
road,
are
so
we?
got no fixed address. comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be able to find us for sure.
Yeah, this is new Paimon VA.
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
Hold on. I think I see something over there. Oh, no. Okay. I think she's a Paimon. Paimon? I think she is a... I think she recently turned human again. I think she left on her journey 500 years ago. How huge it has impacted. Aria, out of curiosity, am I even like a quarter of the way? How many hours would you say is left? Hold on, I think I see something over there.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war. More like they're... running away?
Where? What are you talking about?
A bunch of Abyss
Huh?
Order thugs! You don't see them? They're heading right this way!
Wait a second.
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters.
I bet. The tried and tested method will allow you to see them.
You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after all. So this is what it's like.
Weird.
What
We're about halfway?
weird
Okay, good. I was worried I wouldn't be able to finish it tonight, the way you were talking.
Or the monsters themselves?
I was like, oh god, do I have like 6 hours left?
Well, might as well mow these ones down, just so they can't pose a threat to the tribes.
Ka-chow.
Ooh,
Those I've done 3 hours. Okay, I normally do 4 hours, but
Guess they really were
I
in a
spent the
rush.
first like hour
So there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my
doing
mind
other
around
stuff
this.
to try and get rolls.
Why couldn't I see them until you took my hand?
Believe me, I'm as baffled as you are. Is she at a different point in time? And by holding hands, we're like syncing up timelines? The plot thickens. Turns out there are monsters which I can see but Meredith can't.
So, any ideas on why those monsters might have
I see what I'm
been
streaming for
running
now. Hi, Corporal.
Recently went down
I
on the front
blue
line.
screened.
Oh,
And I've got no clue
getting a little
why.
worried about Eon-san and the others. Let's head back to the Masters of the Nightwind right away. We gotta go. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See ya, and please
I'm happy to do longer though. If it means I can finish in one night, I'll happily do like 2 hours later, longer than usual. This is the 3rd stream today. Technically true. Actually, hey chat, does that mean there's 3 YouTube live videos
Eon-san,
on my channel?
we ran into quite a big group from the Abyss Order
Oh
just
no.
now. Has something happened at the front?
I can handle 2 but not 3.
The front line has collapsed.
Huh? But how?
Did the Abyss Order send them reinforcements?
No, relax. Their front line has collapsed, not ours.
Oh, feels like
Huh.
you could have phrased that more clearly at the start. But this is good news, right? Why'd you still look so serious?
Did we finally launch an attack? No, we didn't, did we?
No, we're still mustering troops, nowhere near ready to go on the offensive. So at first, I was also confused about what exactly happened out there. But
Huh.
just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene. He watched the enemy lines crumble in real time.
Cool.
What
Thanks,
did you
Arya.
see?
One person, just a single individual.
Oh my...
They
Wait.
stormed the enemy lines and attacked
Wait, I was
with a
about to say that's
vengeance,
Aethid.
cutting them
He
down
wouldn't
like
attack
paper
his
dolls.
own.
They wielded
people?
an unknown power and fought with a sword style that no one recognized. The guard who relayed this to me said that before
Okay,
he
it's
even had
Dainsley.
time to react, the enemy was decimated.
Alright, I got it.
I'm only recounting what I heard, and I'm sure the guard in question must be exaggerating to some extent.
Yeah, that's definitely
But
Dainsleif.
still, we have to identify this person. And assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them. Clearly they're a force to be reckoned with, so we don't want to come across as too weak or too hostile. It's quite a
Seeing you throughout the
diplomatic
story in real time is so fun.
You don't need to sweat it, Iansa.
Mood.
From your description, we're already pretty confident that we know this person. Honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time he showed up.
He never misses an occasion like this. Once a year, he shows up for his yearly Dainsleif quest. It's kind of interesting that he showed up for the Abyss Order, but not the Abyss. You ever think about that? Like, they've been warring for like 500 years before we ended it. Off, god damn it. And get his very back in time for this.
Were you waiting for me?
It's been a while, Dane. And yeah, after we heard what went down, we figured you'd shown up. You caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Ian-san. She insisted on coming here to thank you in person.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainsleif. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war.
Kick the wickedness, so if you more Dane quests in Cafe reruns. Cafe is the only 4-star I don't have.
No need to thank me. I hunt the Abyss Order for my own reasons.
Please don't mind him, Ian-san. He always talks like that, but he's a pretty nice guy deep down.
It's quite all right.
He looks so out of place in that land.
It's quite clear that he meant no offense, and I am still delighted to make his acquaintance. Anyway,
He looks so out of
I'll leave you to
place.
catch up for now. Take your time.
Sure thing. You probably have plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right?
Cafe will
Since this
never
war
have a
isn't exactly
rerun.
over. See you later, Ian-san.
He won't.
Hey, Dane. Would it have killed you to be a little more polite? She's our friend.
Ian-san, yes, I will remember the name, but I will not invest more emotion than is necessary when dealing with the citizens of the Seven. It is a matter of principle to me.
Okay, I have a question worth asking. Did he not do a...
No,
he did. He did the collected miscellany. But he doesn't know who she is. Interesting. Fine. Since you helped break the stalemate, we'll lay off the hook.
Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, Dane, do you have any new info about...
I was,
this
a couple of them are done by Alice. I was wondering if maybe she did Eonson's?
Never before have I seen the Abyss Order take action on such a large scale. Taken at face value, it seems highly illogical. In a war with the Nalanese, the odds are stacked firmly against them. They surely cannot be unaware of this. Their true goal must be a deeper one.
We thought so too. But it sounds like you're no closer to learning what that goal is than we are.
I've been on the case for some time. Even captured and interrogated several Abyss Order members. Yet I'm none the wiser. I can only assume they've gone to great lengths to keep the real operations a secret. I have a bad feeling about this. The Abyss Order is wasting a lot of its forces attacking Natlan, so whatever they stand to gain must hold enormous value to them.
What do you think we should do?
Since we lack actionable intelligence for now, we might as well continue to focus on the fighting. Leave them to their secret plots. They're so willing to sacrifice manpower for it. I intend to make that sacrifice greater and more painful than they could ever have anticipated.
Why is Dane not voiced? Have you heard of the strikes? The VA strikes that have been going on? I think they just ended. a couple of weeks ago, a week ago. But yeah, for 10 months, a lot of characters haven't been voiced. Yes, Dane is one of them. We did not know that till now, I don't think. Actually, no, we should have, because he wasn't doing the collected miscellany, because it was in Japanese. Yeah. It was long. It only just ended. As of this version, as of today, they replaced Paimon's VA and Ketching's VA. As of today.
If we use this opportunity correctly, I believe we can eliminate the vast majority of the Besorder's forces. They'll never be able to mount such a large campaign ever again. That outcome is well worth our time. What do you mean he's still voiced? He just has a Kiwi accent now.
And the sooner we can do that, the better. Yeah, Lumine also was in voice. What's up with that?
That's right. The ideal scenario would be to destroy them before they can reach their goal.
Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the Abyss Order, right?
Right.
Wow. Okay. A rare, candid response from Dane.
Sounds like Dane's one-man attack on the enemy front has put him in a good mood.
What about you? Any news to share from your end?
Well, actually, we found her brother's hibernation chamber key near the Collective of Plenty. He must have lost it.
So he's here in person. Unsurprising given the scale of the operation.
Oh, and there's more! After finding the key, we also ran into this
Is he
weird
gonna know who
girl.
she is?
She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see, and then, this other time, we saw a lord of monsters, but she couldn't. She also said she was on a journey.
Well,
to
it was
find
two.
the
There's not really a
savior.
load.
Her description of this savior matched the traveler pretty closely, so we figured it's probably her brother.
Hold on. That girl called him the savior.
Yeah, that's right. Is something
Did she
the matter,
meet him 500 years ago?
The last time I heard that term was before the Cataclysm. Not just that. Referred to her brother then too. But who would still believe in the myth of the savior when the Cataclysm has already taken place? It makes no sense.
That term's been around even before the Cataclysm. Genshin wasn't under SAG. What? Yeah, the VAs never had to stop. They chose to stop. Because they wanted... They either misunderstood and thought that they were striking, or they wanted Genshin to join the SAG terms.
Wait, wasn't her brother
I watched a
called the
big video on
Prince,
it today
though?
now that's ended.
Where did this savior thing come from?
Well, when he was first granted the title of prince, the Vinster king and the entire court of Conria set about loudly, proclaiming the might that he would bring to the nation.
They didn't choose to stop, they were threatened to stop. I mean, some of them chose to stop. Like, the old Paimon VA definitely was not threatened into it. She was the biggest troublemaker.
They made it sound as if, with him there, all pain and suffering would be washed away, and the future of Conria would be brighter than anyone could imagine. The Savior was the celebratory title given to the prince by those who believed this rhetoric. Of course, you know how the story ended. In hindsight, the cruel irony is glaring. All that title really stood for was the Vinster King's lust for power.
Who?
Huh. Sounds like the people of Conria really believed in him.
Is that why Aether's so determined to revive the homeland? Because he thinks he failed as Conrad's savior. But that certainly doesn't explain everything. There must be other reasons.
As for the girl you just met, allow me to offer some speculations. I suspect she is descended from the pure-blood Conrads afflicted with the curse of immortality. They must have resettled somewhere remote, cut off from the rest of the world. That would explain how her people retained their ancient beliefs, including the myth of the Golden Hair Savior.
I don't mind new Paimon's voice. I don't dislike it. It reminds me a lot of the OG Paimon voice. Like the version 1.0 Paimon.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. So, a bit like Kaya. Except she grew up somewhere more isolated? Still, that doesn't explain the
And her
invisible
clothing looks
monster
considerably
situation.
more Conrian.
If she can provide us with any more valuable intelligence, I suggest we shift our attention back to the Abyss Order.
Sure. Also, stay with us at the Masters of the Night Wind for tonight. You must be tired after all that fighting today.
I will consider it, but we must discuss the next steps first thing tomorrow morning. We can't give the Abyss Order any time to regroup.
Doesn't sound out of place. Nah, she does a really good job of. I think she's as similar to the OG to like the old Primal voice as you can like feasibly be. Like, it would be very hard to find someone who can do a better voice. And it's
My parents
actually a
always say,
VA.
no matter how busy life gets, you should always sit down and enjoy a proper meal when you get hungry. What I like to do is stack my plate up high, then squash it all down, take a deep breath, and wolf it down
You're a
in one go. That way,
It's
I get to eat my fill
pretty similar to the clock, yeah. You have the verse name card? Yeah.
No, we can't give him that much time.
Is that Dane and Neon-san discussing strategy together? Huh. Looks like they're getting along just fine. Morning! What are you guys talking about?
Ah, you're here. I have some good news to share with you.
Oh, yeah?
We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss
yeah?
Order's headquarters in Natlan. After their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's also where their central command is located.
Bum, bum.
The location? The Cinder City.
Okinawan.
Cinder City, huh? That tracks. Seems like their kind of place. Hey, this is great! This could be our chance to crush the Abyss Order once and for all!
I highly doubt that, Paimon.
Maybe we'll find your brother there, too!
Yep, our army
We
is
still
almost
have to
ready.
get through
We sent a
Shizunaya
message to
and then
Marika
go to
let her know the
Kanaria.
plan. We can't really launch an operation this big without the okay from the Archon.
I beg to differ. This is wasting time. You have the intel you need, so act on it. Every second you delay only increases the Abyss's Order's odds of survival.
I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsleif. I understand your concern, but an immediate strike is not on the cards for us.
Very well, then I'll go there alone. Thank you for the intel, Janssen.
You're gonna go on your own? Come on, be sensible. Just wait a
I
tiny
don't think
bit
we need an
longer,
army.
and you'll have a whole army going with
I
you.
don't think we need an army.
It's all right. I support your decision, Mr. Dainsleif.
Okay. Shit. My god, I clicked the wrong tab and jump scared myself.
Huh?
Because it apparently
Talking
unmuted
sense
me.
into him?
I admire his courage, and I believe he is strong enough to take on the Abyss Order on his own. And even if things don't go to
Okay.
plan, he just needs to bide his time until we arrive with reinforcements. Mr. Dainsleif, I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you.
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler.
Alright, fine. I'm coming.
Oh, for a second there, Paimon actually thought he was gonna brave it alone. And then he called his own bluff.
Huh. Where are we mean? I will be right back. While I'm gone, Arya's in charge. Oh, shit. I was gonna leave to go get snacks too. Wow, but you were supposed to be in charge. Oh, nope, nope, oh, oh, oh. Got you at the 7. It's crazy how many years it's been since the upside down statue of the 7 has been relevant. You wonder about that? Whoa! Assault the Abyss Stronghold!
Is this the place? The Abyss Order's hideout in Natlam?
All these years, the Abyss Order has managed to either stay hidden or fiercely defend their position. This may be the first chance I've ever had to finally make a serious dent in their forces. Which reminds me, once the fighting starts, I can't promise I'll be able to have your back at a moment's notice. But if you run into any Abyss-powered mechanisms, feel free to leave them to me. I'll take care of them when I can.
It's been so long since we fought with Dane side by side. Paimon's confident we can clear this place out long before Eon-san arrives.
But you don't do anything, Paimon.
And if you get to meet your brother again,
You're just the
even better.
mascot.
Let's go!
Not as... What? Oh my god! And this building's also been changed to pass. Does it go get cool guard? Kept allows bypass elemental wood. Wood. Oh! No, I thought I would be able to control him! I thought I could oh. It's my fault. But I saw that and I was so excited. Does he do that? Whoa! Okay, he's pretty good. Almost playable Danesley. Confirmed.
Look out below! Eat this!
Flipperfly.
It's kind of fun just being able to summon him.
Let the mountains
And F up the place. He'd be useful. Oh, I wonder if we could kill the hero through the shield. No.
Nice and spicy.
It may be good, but you ain't that good, pal. Oh, I like the music.
Justice o'clock! Headbutt! Hero incoming!
Swift. This is a very different battle from the one we fought with Eon-san. No one's backing down.
I mean,
Given the construction of Hikuin and the taxi groups, I never tended an army in the first place. To me.
I can't read what he's saying when I'm too focused on fighting.
Look out below!
No! I want the dialogue.
No, did I ruin
No.
dinner?
I revive her just for her to die immediately. And she's my only bloody source of damage against this fricker. And this doesn't even revive them.
All right. Letting brave names echo.
Laser beam orb.
Look out below!
Thank you. I need that. I appreciate it. I needed that.
Charge!
Flipperfly. Dancing in the wind.
I love how her blades bounce around. It looks so cool. I don't think Lanya is particularly good. She's a shielder though. I don't ever love those. And she was feel easy to build. I'm like super focused on chat. Be like, is he gonna read? And second, the Helder the Corrupt. Did we hear the name Helder before?
Ow!
Frick me.
Gone. Closing in. Letting grave names echo.
Oh, rip Zhongling. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Charge.
This is mainly an exploration team. Well, it was because I had Marisa.
We've reached the end. There's no choice of your brother, so who's calling the shots here?
Yeah, this was supposed to be a Marisa team. So I got Marisa, and I was like, I want to build a team with her. And I know who to do. And then I also built Lan Yan by accident. Because I had the artifacts lying around. I'm like, you know what? Sure.
Twilight Sword Dainsleif.
Right sort of Heaven's End.
It is indeed. I'll take every opportunity to hunt you down to the last man.
So where's the Traveler's brother then? Or is this guy supposed to be in charge here?
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleif. The death you dole out so readily to others is a luxury you yourself cannot enjoy. But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us are being rendered utterly
Not really, I don't know what you're
meaningless,
doing.
even as we speak?
Your riddles tire me. The overwhelming advantage is ours. At least for the moment, you know what that means for you. I'd like to see what makes you believe you've already won. Or that you can still turn the tide of this war.
Then allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned,
You can't be frank.
our prince has already won by other means. And I do not merely mean this battle. No. His Highness has achieved something far greater. For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled.
The Abyss Order's greatest wish. Does that mean...
Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley
Did he end the curse of immortality?
and then used the loom of fate to reweave the ley lines of Conria.
What? He used the Loom of Fate? Wait. Does
I
this
called
mean
it.
the attack on the Masters of the Nightwind was all a smokescreen to give him some cover? Oh no. This makes too much sense.
Correct.
What?
Our homeland
It's
has
been
been
revived.
And all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleif, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500
What
years.
does... Huh?
Begin their lives anew in a Conria restored to life.
Where is Conria? I think Conria should be like underneath Sumero Desert or something, right? It's like vaguely where we think it is.
What a load of drivel. Your falsehoods are riddled with flaws. My ears tire of your tedium.
Isn't there more to reviving a homeland than just reweaving the ley lines?
Right.
No more not crying, no more she's not going straight to Conria.
Such as
Imagine, that would be such a fake out.
you just rewove.
Hi, platformer princess. Thank you for jumping up onto this ledge and collecting your carrots. Your level 1 complete. That. Thank you for the raid. What were you playing tonight?
Plus, if it was really so easy, Malika and the captain would have had a way easier
Yeah.
time during the war.
I have one simple question. If Conria has indeed been revived as you claim, then where is it?
Oh, you poor fools. Clinging to delusions, even after the truth has been plainly revealed to you.
What?
Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss since the start of the war?
Anything amiss? There's signs they could have missed. Yeah.
I sense something strange in my dream. It was vague,
And
but
we meet a Conrian
it
girl.
seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality.
Huh.
It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
What does that mean? What does that mean? I also vaguely remember seeing Ape in the Night Kingdom facing the Lord of the Night. Hi, Playfulness. What are you playing tonight? Do you have fun? Wait, that's not all. There were other signs as well. I couldn't see the monster that Deirdre could see, and she couldn't see the ones I could. We could only see the monsters in each other's sight after making physical contact. According to a guard stationed near the Master of the Nightwind, many members of the Abyss Order were seen idling around during the lull in the conflict, even settling down to meditate. The Abyss Order retreated when we attacked their stronghold with Yansan, said Lolly. This isn't their usual style. As Sumi's right, then another possibility arises. Maybe I'm in a different time and space from Daredeth. If she's Conrian like Dane suspects, then that means this revived Conrad that he speaks of might actually exist. And despite hailing from that separate time and space, Daredeth has found a way to communicate with us. Whatever may be going through your mind right now, you don't trust it. I urge you not to believe his lies. The notion that Conrad has been revived is preposterous. Unless I see it with my own eyes, I refuse to entertain it. There is only one thing that should demand our attention in this instant, and that is silencing this man for good. He's a man of violence. Truly a cheddar. So, chat, you guys want to know something really tragic? I got the wrong artifact set on, Verisa.
Bring it. Let the mountains veins up and away.
I was unable to.
Dancing in the wind.
I've yet to be able to finish building the good artifact set for her. So I've been using the, her second best artifact set. So she's like not even close to the level of power she should be at. She has the one that, when you switch to a character, they have like plus 40% crit rate for the next couple seconds. Man, even with my fully built Versa team, this fight gave me trouble. Really?
Letting brave names echo.
Because this isn't my fully built Versa or my fully built.
That should be all of them, right? So, we've destroyed
Enmo
the
Go,
Abyss
whatever her
Order's
name
headquarters
is.
in Natlan, but somehow that didn't feel satisfying at all. Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
Most of the shield, I'm gonna lie. Oh, yeah, that's... I guess if you don't have a character, you can take out a fire shield. To be fair, though, it was mainly Dainsleif. He took out, like, half the shield. Meredith is the only potential lead we have. I think we should at least talk to her about all this. I understand. You think she might have been revived... She might be from the revived Conria, yes? I have said my piece. I doubt Conria could be revived so easily. But if it will give you some peace of mind, you should talk to her and test your theory. I will stay here and do some post-battle cleanup. Perhaps there are some clues left to be found. Yeah, I only ever thought he was Dane when Verse went down. Oh. Oh. Oh! I thought your voice and attitude seemed familiar. My mistake. Should have made sure you were dead earlier. The curse of immortality struck you too then, Hayden.
500 years on, and you still refuse to address me
Your
as
master.
Don't forget, Dainsleif. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade. But I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade.
Whoa! I don't know. That actually doesn't mean quite a lot. That means always nothing, so I don't know. Heinous. He's not your brother, is he?
Ha! Your arrogance and malice has cost you all of my respect long ago.
Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality means neither of us has a way to completely destroy.
I mean, yeah, you may as well both just walk away.
Speak for yourself. I intend to kill you 100 times over.
Never mind. I don't. Are we sure Dane is a good guy?
Have you finally had enough?
Was that exactly 100 times?
Never, in all my worst nightmares, have I experienced anything close to the pain of 100 deaths. Surely, there's no point taking out all your hatred on me alone.
That was just for your actions in the Abyss Order. If I took into account what you did in Conria, you'd soon find out how much darker your nightmares can become.
All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired now? Why don't we sit down, perhaps? Chat a little.
Please.
What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Well,
What did he do to you?
suppose you don't have many fond memories.
I'm wondering if you're like, if now Dainsleif was like experimented on or something. Like, I'm getting big Witcher vibes.
I never thought you'd side with the Abyss Order, Hayden. You could have easily blamed the prince for his betrayal.
Indeed. When the
For his
cataclysm
betrayal.
first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them, but he was nowhere to be found.
Oh?
Yes, we knew that the great abyssal power within him had been divided up,
Great abyssal power within our sibling.
yet we still despaired at his choice to leave us. Still, I believe that everything he's doing now, including his regret over what happened, comes from a genuine place in his heart. And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Conrians, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to the gods.
I suppose you have changed a lot over the past 500 years. Otherwise, I'd never have expected you to forgive him. Had you been so generous during your time in the Knights Academy as my instructor in Black Serpent Blade Work, I might not have come to loathe you so much.
Is that so?
All my good deeds were clearly in the spirit of the Academy's code of chivalry, yet I received corporal punishment for being restless and brash. And as much as it pains me to bring up his name, even my co-student Sir Delogi was prosecuted for following the spirit of knighthood, he even lost limbs over it.
Sir Logi was your co-student? What? How? Twizzles here. I'm trying to wrap my head around it. For anyone who doesn't know, Logi is Skirk's master. They're the one who let Skirk beyond the firmament. how does he have that much power? Sid Loki might be one of the descenders. Huh. So I'm guessing Sid Loki was pulled into the world similar to how the Abyss, similar the Travelers were? And I mean, clearly before the Travelers. Huh. He lost limbs over it. Is that like how Skirk lost her limbs? I lost it.
There's little point in discussing it now, of course, but all this was your doing, wasn't it, Hayden? You wore a mask of benevolence as you viciously suppressed the next generation of knights, all to bolster your own position and reputation. What, too cowardly to admit it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions, truly. But the fact is, I honestly can't remember them anymore.
Oh.
Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I managed to maintain this physical form. But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality, they have long
But you remember who Dainsleif is?
fragmented beyond recognition. Even if mine was a past steeped in sin or in shame I once longed to hide, I would wish to remember it. Without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely. I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell
I
me
feel kind of bad for the guy, but apparently he was a really bad guy. Does Dainsleif remember?
No wonder your personality struck me as different. Memories are indeed a crucial part of a person's identity. Well, the Conria we once called home.
Dainsleif slowly closes his eyes, calms me becoming a flood into his mind. All the sights, memories, and feelings, everything etched into the heart and mind are gradually brought to the forefront again. Blah blah. Simply recalling everything seems to take a long, long time.
You seem to remember much. Could
How?
you tell me more about it?
How do you remember
About
so
our
much about
golden
this?
age?
I'm not interested. I've neither the time nor the sympathy.
Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient.
Oh?
As long as the loom of fate heard what I could not.
The loom of fate. What have you done? Tell me.
I'm afraid I owe you yet another
Oh
apology,
no.
Dainsleif. You were right. I lied to you earlier.
I felt sympathy for
Those
you.
are too sharp to be fooled by me.
I miss Carrie Beer.
The homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, even the ley line weaving is not yet complete. Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Conria's ley lines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to
Makes
retrieve
sense.
almost all the memories of Conria from that age. The loom of fate cannot
The loom
weave
of fate.
without an abundant supply of memories. And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could.
Oh
Even though
no.
fragments are all that
But how does he
remain in
remember
most
so
cases,
much?
The more we all share, the more that can be restored.
So the loom of fate is running as we speak, and the so-called meditation your members have been performing. Its purpose was to supply the loom with memories, wasn't it?
Indeed. We are people in exile, stranded
I'm trying to remember from the first Genshin trailer.
will weave our homeland anew and bring the
What do they
nation
say
of
about
our
Conria?
dreams back
A
into
dream
the
yet to be
real
dreamed?
world. Ah, what a
Makes me wonder if
glorious
this Conria is going to be brought back, but not into this plane.
What a shame.
Into like
It
a
had
dream
to
plane.
take this long. After 500 years, most of our memories have faded. And a world woven from broken memories shall itself be broken.
So that's where I'm supposed to come in. You look for assistance from your mortal enemy, who has sworn to hunt you down.
Precisely. For you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously
Okay.
resets your body's condition.
Yeah, the dream yet to be dreamed.
Of course, your memories
Huh.
are susceptible to erosion just like ours.
What
Of
is
all
that
Conrians
ring?
who remain, you are sure to remember the most. We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait.
So this was your true goal. To lure me here, guide me into a state of meditation and access my memories. So be it. Few of my fading memories for your entire army. That strikes me as a fair trade. I appreciate your generosity. You're gambling everything you have on the loom of fate. This could be a costly mistake for you in the long run.
Perhaps. But that is the gamble our highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the loom of fate.
I mean, I
has
kind of
now
want to see
finished weaving
Conria.
the ley lines. New Conria is complete.
Enough about your beloved leader. You said you'd pay any price for my memories, did you not? In that case, prepare to be slain another 100 times for your deception. I hope it was worth it.
I mean, gotta respect it. Everyone dying for this plan. And suffering
Why me?
200
Wait
deaths.
again.
Like, they're committed. I can't say I blame them either, given you're victims. Oh no. Meredith. Meredith, are you okay? Did something happen? Whoa. The cubes! What is that? What is this? Could this be the Cataclysm? Is this where Meredith is right now? So she really is.
We're not from the same world, are we?
But why does it look like that? No, I come from your future.
Wait, but that's great. That means the world isn't going to end. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland?
You really want to see Conria? I mean, that's not Conria. This is Natlan.
No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for him, even if you're not there to protect me.
Oh, exactly, a little glimpse, I suppose. I wouldn't even really say that. I don't get what I'm looking at, but from my understanding, that's just like a giant rock has been smashed on top of the volcano.
Although, in a way, I've already found my savior. It's you. You protected me.
Aww.
And I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything. It's just, Too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your brother. Surely he must be desperate to find you too.
Okay, I have a theory. I think she's gonna go wait in that cave for us. And that she's gonna be the hilly chill who ran out of there.
So, is there anything you can give me as a memento?
Okay.
That way, when I do find him, I can convince him that you're also searching for him.
A memento? Wait.
Huh? What is it?
No! Oh! If this is her future, if this is her fate. Is this even a real option? What? If we keep the key? What happens to her? If this is a decision that matters, this is my choice. What happened now? We froze time. Oh, hi, sibling, probably, maybe, potentially.
So, that's what happened. Istaroth, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. There's no other way that this meeting could have taken place.
Aether, you knew all of this.
I knew only the ending. I've always been curious about the events that led to it. When the cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the Prince of Conria, was preparing to do my part, to fight back with all my might. But then this girl, Daredith, she found me. The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you. I was stunned, and I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me. But then she showed me the key to your hibernation chamber.
But what if I didn't give her the key? So, she actually did it.
We had been separated ever since I awakened into that. I searched the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere. And then she brought me that news at the worst possible moment. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision. I desperately wanted to see you again, but Conrir was in equally desperate need of my help.
Did he go looking for us instead?
I knew that no matter what I chose, I'd regret my decision for the rest of my days. So I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I wanted to see you.
And then we caused him to fail.
But when I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to the chamber was still secure on your person.
Wait! He found us! You're saying 3 keys simultaneously existed in that moment.
I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing, but there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. That's where we are now, an intersection in our memories. The question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So my actions 500 years in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Istaroth?
It's crazy how he's just calling to Istaroth right now. I don't think Istaroth has been mentioned since the Inazuman Sakura tree. Ice Quest Part 2. Meredith succeeded in bringing us together, but unfortunately, it is versions of us 500 years apart. She hoped that the Savior would rescue Conria, save the entire world, but instead the news she brought led the Savior to make the complete opposite direct decision. How awful. Is that her fate? Is that how our story must end? Has Conria really been revived?
Not yet, but I've taken a very important step. Now the ley lines of Conria are complete. I'd always thought that Teyvat's ley lines were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added and existing ones cannot be replaced. But then I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. It has intrigued me ever since. So I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately, for other reasons, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I could get was some room to carry out the weaving process.
The Lord of the Night did say before that even she can only reconstruct Natlan's ley lines. It's probably for the same reason.
Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permission and activated the Loom of Fate. Using an Intevat as the base, I was able to grow a realm based on the Conria of 500 years ago, superimposing it over present-day Natlan space-time. That superimposition is what allowed you and Daredith to cross paths.
That's what I saw in my dream. He's not lying about that at least, but what I don't understand is why did the Lord of the Night agree to this?
After that, the new Conria was enriched with memories of the old Drawn from the Abyss Order's members and their meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials and the superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. What I now hold in my hands is the Atlas of the New World.
That is a fancy looking item.
This is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within it the entire network of Conria's ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Conria can rise again. One day, I will find a suitable host location for it.
Why? Why is reviving Conria so important to you?
One day, I will find a suitable host location for it.
I don't understand. Is it really just because of guilt?
When I first arrived in Conria 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank. It was only after I'd served as their prince for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you.
Oh shoot, that's that is the video that plays every time you open the battle pass. The prince who went on a quest and like forgot everything and turned evil. What? Your memories were erased?
But recovering old memories didn't simply erase part of my life. The part of my life I spent in Conria, I still see it as my second home. This is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me, but even so, that only constitutes part of my motive. More importantly, I wish to speak with the heavenly principles as an equal. I will need the might of an entire world behind me.
He's mad. Oh! Hello? Oh! Big hello. I don't know why. The way you're talking. It just doesn't sound like you at all. Aether. This whole thing. Your plan. Why does it have to do with us?
All along, it's only ever been about us. Goodbye. We will begin anew. At the end of your journey.
At the... What do you mean the end of my journey? Huh. So... Okay, theory time. He always says that we must walk the same road as he did, and then we can meet at the end. Based on that interaction, I think that it sounds like Traveler doesn't care much for the world compared to their sibling. I wonder if Aether is almost saying, like, experience the world, you'll come to, like, love the people in the world, and then, like, you'll understand why I'm saving everyone. That's kind of the vibe I get. Because that was, if I didn't misread it, saying, like, why isn't it just about us? That's, like, an incredibly selfish thing. For a bunch of people that just hop lands. Like, he's like, yeah, I remember you, but, like, I also have an allegiance to the world now. Like, I have friends here. That's why I want to save them. And Traveler just, like, does not understand that, seemingly. Which is weird, because at the same time, Traveler seems to quite like the friends, but... yeah.
The Abyss
And
Order
you
made
agree.
a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt. Oh, and Mr. Dainsliff's, of course. What's wrong? You look upset.
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world. Paimon was looking all over for her, and then she suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot. But looking a lot more...
Yeah, like the 5 years in the game and Traveler still not coming out of this world seems kind of off. Yeah. It does. It really does. It's fine. I need some time to take everything in. Cute.
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with
What does
your
it mean
brother?
though? Where
I
is...
spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now.
Oh,
And learned quite a lot.
please give me some answers.
Brother?
I did. We had a long talk.
And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well... oh, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything later, alright?
What your brother accomplished? It all but defies
What did he...
comprehension.
He made a
I
new...
was stunned when I heard about it
a
too.
new
But what surprised me
dimension
the most was
and
the
recreated
Lord of the
Conrad
Night
within that
actually chose
dimension?
to allow it.
That caught me off guard too. I would have never expected that.
The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated.
I said back.
During the war with the
What?
Abyss,
What? Do you want me to
Marika had
say
an argument
from...
with the captain?
Why are you
Marika
yelling
believed
at
that
me?
We should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your brother's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now.
So, memories, energy, and objects are all the same thing, within ley lines. You can't create new ley lines, so where does the world take... Where does the Atlas take place? Where is it? How can there be another dimension? Another... That's the part I don't get. Like... When I studied, he used the Loom of Fate to remake the ley lines, and those ley lines are the blueprint to rebuild Khaenri'ah. Here's the blueprints on his face build again. Yeah. Man, that was way off. Huh. I take this to mean... I think you're right, but... How's he gonna build it? He said he needs the power of a nation to rival Celestia, which means he can't fight Celestia first. Maybe he can use the power of Gnosis? Maybe the Gnosis are powerful enough to create new ley lines? Even that feels... I feel like more weaker would have tried that though. Let's check. Ah. You see if I'm still placing that cutscene? Yeah, at the end of our journey, but that doesn't make sense to me. Because, like, what? He has to wait for us to go through Snezhnaya? I don't understand how in any way, shape, or form we could make that land possible. But we can't do it right now.
You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Huh.
What is the Lord of the Night? Hang on, I have to Google it. Is the ruler and god of the Night Kingdom in the ancient past she's been angel, the same race Silly's evolved from. She created the Night Kingdom and gave the Chosen Island guidance and ancient history, length and foundation on that land. I almost feel like her condition would be something along the lines of... Well, I was gonna say not to harm this world, but it was once she confirmed this world wouldn't be harmed, she added an additional thing. I don't know what that could... Like, you'd think they should try to imply that they can't hit this place, but it's after that she implied that. I don't know.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war! Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate.
Maybe. I theorize would be to use a Loom of Fate to preserve Natlan's lines as well. That kind of makes sense. My other theory is that it would have something to do with you must either destroy the abyss, stop the abyss, because they take their ley lines before, or maybe it was to stop the Celestia? Maybe the dragons. I don't see the dragons being a big problem anymore though.
I trust the Lord of the Night.
I usually think it's something about protecting the ley
I'm sure
lines
she
though.
only involved herself to take a problem off our hands, so it's one less thing for us to worry about. Don't you agree, Traveler?
You've got a point. I still feel like a mess though.
Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Veressa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast.
This Lisa one sounds interesting. Yeah, I don't. The only reason I can see that she would want us to stop Celestia would be if she's worried Celestia will put a curse of immortality on these people. Because she helped, she wanted to help Cappuccino. She wanted to help him give those souls slumber. So maybe oh, it could also be she wants to, I don't know, why did she put a condition though? Because a condition implies that something that Abyssal Twin would not already do. And Abyssal Twin would definitely want to help people already. I don't know. I'm sorry, but there's somewhere else I want to go first.
Huh?
Can we see our ship?
Eon-san, leave her
I
be.
bet we're gonna go check
This
on
might be hard to understand
our
for an
friend.
extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler?
But I really want to see where our ship is. Oh, this is gonna make me cry, isn't it? The worst part is she ran away from us when we first arrived. Oh no.
Hurry up, Veressa!
I'm not gonna like this. Before you know it, you fall asleep drowning in a myriad of thoughts. You faintly sense what feels like someone clasping your hand. But this time it sends you to deep sleep where sweet dreams await. I mean, yeah. I think she came back and held our hand that night. Oh, that sure is a depressing. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think of Skirt? She's cool. I'm interested in her story.
Ad Astra.
Not as interested
Thank
as
you
I
for
am in the character who we just lost, though. Well, let's get the rest of our rolls. Maybe we can still get lucky and get the weapon. Oh, that's really sad. I need to go back and watch how we scared her away. Because you returned whatever character you're using at the time, always look at the traveler just wanders off in the cutscene images. Yeah. Also, you said it's 3. I mean, there's an easy... Yeah, there are 3. It's 7 seconds long. I'll have to deal with that after the stream. That's so sad. Okay, we have 2 rolls. We're not even close to soft pity. Maybe we get the weapon. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep rolling throughout the rest of the patch.
There's a lot that goes into managing an orchard.
I'm just very sad right now. What are her things again? When all party members are either Hydro Cryo, it is at least 1 Hydro and 1 Cryo character. Your own party members elemental level. Oh, I forgot about that. That's cool. You free to play? Mostly. I used to buy the battle pass, the Welcome Moons.
Watering.
I bought the Welcome Moon so that I would get the Genesis crystals so that I could buy the outfits. But the Welcome Moons also came with Primo Gems. So I'm not free to play. But I don't... Yeah. Like, I have almost every skin. Hope that answered your question. So not free to play? No. But I'm also... I haven't... I will not spend money on characters. And now that I have, as you can see, I have a couple too many Genesis crystals because they don't put out enough skins. Also, chat has bought me Genesis crystals before as well. Which is why I have so many, because I don't spend them. Which is annoying. Full transparency, I'd rather someone donate to me than to buy me Genesis crystals. Because I have way too many now, but... Yeah. He looks like I could buy these, but I've never really used D-Luke. And I don't really use Jane. I'm also not a huge fan of her outfit. It's like... It's very basic. Your hair doesn't even change. Like... Plus your friend doesn't kick in either way. Dude, I would happily give me Hoyo money. If you think about how much time I've spent in this game, then like, yeah. I would happily give me money. Oh man, I forgot they have these reroll things. I need to use them. Or I have to remember to use them. I also need to grab this. To be fair, Jane's was the first one they put out, I think. Yeah, it was. But they put out Barbara at the same time, and Barbara's is just way better. How do I get this stuff there? Okay, this is gonna be awkward. I need to find artifacts that I don't want. And I need to level them. So that we can use those levels in the thingamajig. Man, this is gonna get expensive. I guess I just level them to 10. If I level 10 of them to 10, then I can chuck them in here. Hopefully it shouldn't cost too much. I used to have so much more. Whoa! Oh my god. I should have read that better. You also have a tarot. I know. I use my trend book, but oh fuck. That's why it's doing so much. Well, didn't mean to do that, so do the full way. Guess I at least have stuff to put in here now. Oh well. If we accidentally make it crazy good, it wouldn't. None of those pieces could have been good. Huh. But yeah, my parametric transformer, I am very on top of it.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar.
Oh, thank God. Okay, let me read this properly. To reallocate, you must select 2 minor fixes the fixes will sleep in your minimum. And minimum receive total 2 enchantments. Consuming will grant a fixed amount of hallowed. What? Once you reach a certain amount of progress, a higher level of artifact reshaping shall become available? Forgot about Escott Fairs as well. I don't know how his work. I play for the pyramid. Here's my tip. Just buy a bunch of weight. Just buy a bunch of weight. Cause putting in natural items like weight gives you it gives you books. It has a higher likelihood of giving you books. They're low tier books, but I'm guessing you don't want to put rare materials in. And you can buy weight at discounted rates in any city of reputation in. Also, it's pity in case you don't get good rolls, multiple rolls. Sorry, so how does that work? Is this just for the piece? So if you re-roll the same piece multiple times, it gets better? Is my understanding correct?
Is the ability to not get lost some sort of talent?
Oh, we also got this tonight that I gotta... How much can I? I doubt I can level this very far. But if we're wasting away more anyway. No! God damn it. No, no. Pickle maker? Yeah, I would. What do you mean? I'm annoyed. I wanted Skirk's weapon. We went into hard pity for Skirk. No, sorry. We went into soft pity for Skirk and hard pity for the weapon. And we failed to get her weapon. I'm annoyed. I don't want this. It's not even that good. I don't think. Like, it's a 5-star, but I don't think by 5-star standards it's that good. At least not for Shinha. What insane stats are going to pull on user? Who would I even give it to? I'm looking it up now. Is it even Shinha's best in slot? Okay, to be fair, it is her best in slot. Hang on, I'm checking this out. So, just using a game 8. Well, Shinha, it says it's her best in slot for both her builds. Next up, it says it's got on Zhao. For Zhao, it's not his best. Next up, it says Zhongling. For her, it is not her best. Then it says it's good on Zhongli. But for him, it's not the best. It says it's good on Rosaria. But for her, it's not the best. It says it's good on Raiden. For her, it's not the best. It also depends on what you use the characters for. Well, yeah, that's why I'm looking at all the characters' builds. Then Ian Sun. For her, it's not the best. Then, Emily. For her, it is not the best. Second best, not the best. Then Chevreuse. Not the best. And lastly, it says that it's good on the Escoffier. By which it is also not the best. So yeah, this is only best in slot for Shinha. Which, like, is it really that much better than this? The ER is kind of good on her. I guess she's going to become an absolute powerhouse. Her attack will probably reach 3k with that. Damage even higher. Can her... Oh, shit. She'll lose all her ER. I mean, the good news is I have C1 Shinha, so like... And my artifacts aren't terrible on her. Does this increase the damage of the... anything she gives to teammates? No, it doesn't look like attack even really helps her. It's all just flat percentage increases. Yeah, that I'm guessing that resistance decrease is flat 15. Icy Quill. She grants him his Icy Quill. The damage when normal charge and plunging attacks, elements goes on will burst deal card damage. Chip horns, the next goes direction will be cleared once triggered, once being triggered a number of times. When held rather than press, the Icy Quill's fix lasts longer, can be triggered more times. When one card damage instant strikes multiple components, the effect is triggered multiple times based on the component. The number of times future trigger is calculated infinitely for each party member with the Icy Quill. Where's the... How do I see how much the Icy Quill does? Oh, unless it's the damage bonus? According to the KQM, Calamity Quill is Janssen's been slow enough. Enough around 16 for the rest of the team. What is KQM? go Halo Slap. I hate how much it lags when someone follows for the first time. First stream. Thank you for the follow. Oh, yo, we got these as well, because we had hard start effects for the item. Hold up, is that enough? Probably not. No. Oh, kitchen mains.
The biggest one in
Right. Actually, can I hear the new kitchen voice? It should be here.
I am Kuching, Yuhung of the Liga Chising. We live in an era of change, as the old order that has existed for 1,000 years is about to be rewritten. Join me. Let us bear witness to this historical moment together.
Is this her new VA?
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
No, it doesn't sound like the new VA.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
It's been so long since I used kitchen. She was my first main. Actually, she does have 2 VAs on the thing. You're right more in tips, guys. Okay, mate. Wait, so is kitchen... Yeah, I've never really used kitchen mains. But yeah. I think that's me. Oh, hey Kanish.
Got it. I won't let a house scare anyone.
Scare people? Know that the almighty Dragon Lord's mere presence is an awe-inspiring thing!
Awe-inspiringly
I feel like
pathetic.
30 of these around the map.
Nietzsche! What did you just say?
Most read newest going for now, everything else we worked on the chain of time. Yeah.
Oh, look who crawled.
I don't think she has any voices in this patch. To the best of my understanding.
Too bad. All the
Unless it's about
lucrative
future
is already
content.
under the purview
They
of
announced
the
the full
almighty
future
Dragon
content.
Lord, and we...
Ignore
Wacky.
How, traveler. If you'd like any commissions, I can recommend you some. Right. And if you need any help, just ask.
Help? Oh, how no!
I'm busy when they've done the new guys credit
How
yet.
about you?
Shut it, Ahau. Save your breath for the monsters we'll be fighting.
I don't know. I don't know why. Hi, I gave up on sleeping. Oh no. Also, I need to check. Have I actually done this? No. Okay, I have actually done this season already. Yeah, all we have left is the Abyss. Screw it. Chat, you guys want to do the Abyss real quick? My FPS for taking for a bit. Good point. Thanks for letting me skip a floor. Blah, 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 blah. How do I... Okay, second half is single target. First half looks like it can be really one. Shame. It's a shame I can't do this with Shin having a new weapon. Bit of a shame. Who do I want to go here? It'll be fun. Okay, for you. What do we have? We had a massive array of enemies. She maybe... Sure. Rad. Yeah, no one should be immune to this. It's a pretty regular team. Yeah, this is the best making mold, but not gonna lie. Do you go for all the stars or how much do you go for?
Let the world come alive! I am the cutting edge of fashion. Coming at ya, a proper send off.
I don't generally try full well.
Coming at ya. Hiya!
It's just too annoying.
Hey there! Some fun, shall we? A proper send off.
Yeah, I 36 started full proper say. Yeah, I've 36 started twice, but I don't normally. Sometimes I'll give it a try and I'll be happy with like 3 stars or 6 stars. But I don't. It's very rare that I care enough to try. I genuinely just kind of find it unpleasant. Like, it's so hard to do that it's just kind of unpleasant. So. Ba, ba, ba. Come on.
Echo in song. Lend me a hand. Coming at ya. This one's got
Come on.
delicate as silk.
Come on. Come on.
Let's dance. Fire! Well, with rocks. Hey there!
Okay, maybe not the best character for this. I probably should have picked someone who worked with Kazuha so I can just pull them all in.
Allow me. Some target practice. My will embodied. My apologies. Yeah.
Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba.
Let's hope you put up a good
A
fight.
proper send-off from I'll protect us. I
From
am
the
cutting edge of
spirit
fashion.
to Ritsula with love.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
I guess the good thing about this team comp is they're doing a very good job of spawning a lot of crystallization directions.
By ordinance divine. Kamisato art. Sometsu. Yeah. By royal decree.
Ba ba ba. Man, can you wait for me to buff my Sheena? She's gonna be buffed later. Okay, I need a... Actually, Joe would still work on that team. It's annoying, but Cry will work. Anyone works for either side. Oh, Cryo in particular is good on the top half, yeah. Do I want to swap my teams around? I love Dive since she's represented prominently. Yeah, I don't have many built Joe characters. But like, she is my favorite. Actually, I have a couple now. I forgot that I built Nav, Chiori. Because I love Chiori. I went for a weapon. She was the first character I went for the weapon for. And I built, I just managed to get Shalonen. And I thought running up wolves was cool. But yeah, for some reason those two built pretty decently and you can't say it. I only built this character I don't even remember. Because I could get a trail on her and I was like, I'm getting that trail. Okay. Sure. Do I I need to kill her? I can do this. No. Cry would be really good on that half though. I reckon I can pull it off though with a different comp. That's probably good. Shalom, I'm so unapologetically dumb bad for her. Oh my gosh. I won't say I'm down bad for anyone, but if I did, I'd say Kazuha. Kazuha or Farina.
Amazing! Let's shred, Sharky!
Wind Strider.
Wind Strider.
Overruled.
Man, bold call putting a healer on the same team as. Why do I forget all the names?
Obey! Do
It's
your
Barbara.
master's bidding! Whirling snow! Embrace the ice! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
There's always the bigger fish.
Unleash! Take flight! Take your true form! By ordinance divine!
Yeah, I definitely give Shin him away. Yeah. If I'm gonna be lowering the amount she gets from her weapon.
My apologies.
Oh, show.
Laid bare. Clouds high. The birds.
Wind calm.
No, she's so much less effective when there's only two of them. She loses so much of her power. Man, this at least these levels of the abyss are pretty easy this time.
Transfiguration. By royal decree. Whirling snow.
Like this feels especially easy.
Embrace the ice.
Usually I have like a couple, you know, maybe a close call.
Shadow Raven.
Here it's like not even close to that. Oh, this could be a problem though.
My will embodied.
I'll get him.
No rest for the wicked.
Whirling snow.
Hey, freeze her often.
We have to end this. My apologies.
Oh shoot.
Manifest.
That's chamber 2. I spoke way too early. Oh man. Maybe I can pull it off.
Take your true form. Oz, reveal thyself.
No, I can't. I can. The creature's came to the next part without her.
My will embodied. Unleash.
Why did I do this to myself? Frickin' heck. Okay, let's see if we can do the next part where we're down our DPS.
Overruled.
Ba-ba-ba. This should be pretty good. Ba-ba-ba. Wish it could be better though. Ba-ba-ba. Did you know you're about to blow up? Yeah, this was a good choice. That was definitely a good choice.
Wind Strider.
And now you are my solution to this. And I hope you're a good solution to that. And I hope you don't die.
Let the show begin.
Because that'd be kind of bad. Because there's no way of doing the second half when I'm down a character. Oh my god, why did I let myself do that?
Check this out. Best of luck. Carving waves. Surf's up.
Whoa! Look at that freeze frame. Did my game crash? No! Bad Genshin crash in the night. I don't know what's wrong. I swear my Genshin doesn't usually crash. But yeah, no, Mulan is just that strong. I'm telling you, that Mulan is an absolute powerhouse. Okay, it did actually count that though.
By royal decree.
What the heck? How do I beat this guy? I mean, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's working.
No rest for the wicked.
I definitely need to get some of these down.
Do your master's bidding.
This is all. No!
This realm
He left the
is no
fucking
home for a
spot!
princess.
And I missed that! Oh my god.
New strategy needed.
How am I dying?
No
What?
escape from fate.
Before the local legend too, before... I don't think I have. What does he do? What? How did I die to him? It'll reflect some damage back to you when you lower the shield. Only when you're up close. Sees a little gauge to the right of his health bar. What? I don't think I can do it. With the team I have been, those characters are not fit for the job. Huh. I mean, okay, let's definitely put this team back here again. Because they did incredibly. Who did I have on this team again? I had you. And I had you. I mean, who even works well with Linny? I mean, Lonely Mary won't go. Definitely want a healer of some kind. That would go pretty well. I keep forgetting. I only recently built my Zhongling. So I keep forgetting she exists. This, I guess. Yeah. How much advice will I'm Bixby okay with? I'm not happy with a lot. But I like ya. What do you got?
One with wind and cloud.
Carving waves. Amazing.
I guess the safe option is to ask me if I want advice.
Woohoo! Check this out. Best of luck. I'll protect us. Oh.
Wind Strider.
Also, if it weren't for Skirt, I would not be doing this right now. I never try an Abyss twice. If I can't beat on the first try, I don't try it again. Which is why I've only 36 sub twice. Because I don't want to spend a lot of time in here. Because I genuinely find this part of the game the most boring part. Which is ironic. Because I love this game.
Time for a light show.
I love the game, but I don't like the combat. When it gets really complicated and you're trying to speedrun.
Hold the line. Boba, get them. Strike a pop. The fuse is lit.
Let's go get a few teams I use. Instant forward. Give me 30 years? Sure.
Go Bishop down.
I mean, you wouldn't know which of my characters is strong. So.
Rebuild. You're toast. Out of the frying pan. Let the world
Probably gonna have a couple of ideas that don't really flex me, but I'm curious what you used. Fun loves the game, but the game hates fun. Yeah. Yeah, that's real mood.
Transfix. Clouds high. The birds.
Surf's up. Woohoo! Let's shred, Sharky. Hi.
Oh, that was close. I almost popped
Amazing.
Barbara thing for going to Alkino.
Surf's up.
That is a bad combo. A character who does not want to be healed and a
As the moon.
character who only does healing.
Allow me. Boba, get them. Shower me with dirt. Fire hazard.
This is not nearly doing the damage I thought it would.
How dare you! Time to shine. Hold the line.
With a down guy. What is... He's just so tanky! He's taking like 30Ks and stuff. He doesn't even seem to know that.
Fireworks. Nice and spicy.
There's also this weird frozen... What? Why is there a circle of cold? What? Why did they make 4 leave not?
Allow me. Yoo-hoo!
Since it kills our food damage, so no one can take down. She gets as big as possible, and they'll go use gun and take it from far. Yeah. I mean, that's why I brought a range character, who apparently is not the right range character. Because she can't even make it that point.
Amazing.
I know she's not the strongest character I have, but I should at least be Abyss ready.
Woohoo!
Wind Strider.
Oh, out of curiosity, Aria, are you good at the Imaginarium Theater? Because I've met a couple of people who like, it's very interesting. Some people are really good at Abyss, but terrible at Imaginarium Theater. I find it really interesting. There's some people like, oh yeah, no, I've like super built my 2 specific teams, and so I cannot do Imaginarium Theater. But I can 36 star everything, and I'm always like, wow.
Fire hazard.
No, I hate it. See, I find that interesting because I love it.
Eat this. Kuba, get them.
I've never not been able to beat the hardest one.
Let's move out. Allow me. Billowing surge. Let's move out.
But like that's because I use a lot of characters. Like I've always had enough characters built.
Didn't count. The fuse is lit. No.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Why is he exploding? I don't care. Why is he exploding? They don't explode. That's not a thing they do. I quit. I freaking hate Spiral Abyss. I think the best part of Genshin was the elemental reaction system. The best green tea's combinations of different elements, so limiting the elements used feels horrible for me. So I kind of feel the opposite. Well, sorry, not the opposite. But I think that because they limit you, they force you to try new things. And that's what I like about it. Because I don't know if I can check out my Spiral Abyss history. But you'll see, I basically always use the same teams. You'll see very similar teams every time for years. Some characters do not change. And so that's why I like Imaginarium Theater. Because it actually lets me use it lets me use the characters I would not normally use. That's funny. It doesn't have all the history, it just... Can you tell me how I like it? She's alright. She's not my favorite. It's because I have a fairly strong Ayaka. Honestly, my Ayaka is not even that strong. But it's more so because she's worked so well with Shinha. I like, when I was doing the trial earlier today, I said it. I'm like, oh yeah, Ayaka, Shinha, and Kikomi are like the perfect team. As far as I'm concerned, those 3 can solo anyone. Like, it doesn't matter what the buffs are or anything. Anyway, we can do 3 more pulls on this weapon banner. Please give me my weapon. I don't want to start having to build a new random weapon. What? Please. Please. I did all this in your name, game. Everything I did was for you. Sad. Where? 5, 10, 15, 16 plus adjusted 3 now I'm in 19. And isn't soft pity like... What is soft pity at? 65. Yeah, I'm not even getting to pity on it. That's unfortunate. Oh well. So the only thing we really have left in the game to do is this. Holy crap. A huge backlog. Look, I cannot make this clear enough. If I open my guide, this is the only quest I have left to do in the game. You haven't done one of those since Nilo? What? That's like 2 years ago. 3 years ago. Shisumiru. What? You didn't even do like Farida? That's insanely impressive. Here, no, this is impressive. 100, 100, 100, 100. 100, 100. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. 100, 100, 100. 100, 100, 100. 100, 100. 100, 100, 100. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. 100, 100, 100, 100. 100, 100. 100, 100. 100, 100. 100, 100. 100. 100. That's cool. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. When I say that I have nothing left to do in this game, I mean it. So imagine, right, with all that in mind, how much I hate Spiral Abyss. If I am not willing to give it a third attempt, but I'm willing to 100% the entire game and do every quest. I haven't done all the Natland bosses though. But I refuse to do the Natland bosses and Spiral Abyss. That should tell you just what I think of it. Yeah. Yeah.
Strength is one of those
I've also
things where
built
you
all
gotta
the
use it or lose it.
I've also decorated my teapot.
Wanna
That's
trade
probably the
with me
most late game thing I've done. Cause teapots are lame. Nah. I hate to do this, chat. But I need to send you guys away. Because I have a thing called a job, which I must go to sleep so I can wake up for. I want to do, like I said, I want to do on-off every other day, 100 line. So I will probably do 100 line tomorrow and then skirt quest the day after. I think that'll be a good idea. What do you mean, oh? What are you oohing about? But chat, if you don't know me or my content, here's my socials. I post every day, basically, to YouTube. I don't really use Twitter and stuff much, but I do see me stream on live. But most importantly, you can join the Discord. And when you do it, ask if you want a role that gets pinged when I go live every day. Tune in yes, and you'll always get a Discord notification when I go live. Oh, the extra to work. Yeah. It's not the worst job. I design video games, so it's probably the least ooh, but it is still work. Now please, chat. Use the Bunny Brigade invasion for the raid message. I'm sending over to an Australian friend of mine. I'm sorry that it must be an Australian, but sometimes the dice just go the way. See you, chat.